What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and this is going to be an interesting video. If you're here, if you're excited about stuff that's coming with the Rumblebee, if you're excited about where FCA or Stellantis is going with Hellcats and things of that nature, you're going to want to stick around for this one because we got a lot to talk about right after this. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway that's going on the channel right now. The SRT 10 Viper pickup truck is up and available. It is closing out tomorrow. It will be done. There are extra entries up on the site right now if you want to jump into it while it's there. And there are very few remaining for the TRX that are still up. So if you want to get in on either of those, link is in the description down below. The Dodge Ram SRT 10 Viper truck does end tomorrow, so get in on it while you can. All right, let's talk about Rumblebee. Everybody's loving it. It's got the most attention since probably when the Hellcats first came out. Maybe the second best is when Tim probably debuted the Hellcat Charger. Nobody asked for this, but we just did it. You remember that? I do. And same thing with the muscle trucks. Nobody asked for it. I mean, people were asking for a street truck, but they weren't asking for this. And they're not asking for what we're talking about today. You remember when I had the opportunity to interview Tim Kaniskis about this, and he corrected me quick to be like, well, there's 4 models, right? You know, you got the regular 5.7, you got the 6.4 with the Apache engine, then you got the drag pack or edition of the Rumblebee, right? With the SRT bumper and all that. And then you have the actual SRT Rumblebee 777 horsepower. I'm going to run that clip here so you can hear it yourself, and then you're going to understand about what I'm talking about.
Shoot divorce.
This one, you got the 5.7.
Yep. Underneath the track back.
No e-torque.
Yep.
And you got the 6.4.
Yep.
Bumper truck.
Yep.
6.4 bumper truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can option up to a track pack on the 6.4,
Yep.
which will give you the fascia of the SRT, and will give you the air suspension of the SRT. And then you go up to the supercharged.
So we go to the divorce is at
and
the
that 4-car
one.
walk,
Yeah.
there may or may not be the end of the story.
Well, the divorce is at
and that 4-car walk,
yeah.
there may or may not be the end of the story.
Well,
As you heard him say there very clearly, and we might not be done with this. Well, guess what? They're not. One of the biggest issues was I was getting all of this information that was coming in when I was first getting the leaks for the Rumblebee, when we first dropped the images that anybody ever saw of that truck. I was being told that it had a 426 in it. And I was like, huh, a 426? Not something that's been put in a production vehicle? Yeah, you could buy it from Direct Connection, but it's not something that you would expect a company to just drop in. And we found out that at least the one that we leaked, the very first one was a 5.7. It was the base model mule that was running around at the factory. Well, it still may not be 426, but what I'm hearing right now and some of the stuff that I've seen as of this morning, I dropped that stuff about a Demon 170 truck not too long ago, but it looks like, and I don't know if it's going to be a Demon 170 truck, but it looks like they may drop a Rumblebee special edition Demon package with a Demon 170 engine, or maybe even something stronger in the package of the Rumblebee. They're already shooting for 170 miles an hour with the 777 horsepower Rumblebee, all-wheel drive. You put a Demon engine in that truck, we're looking at like 205, 210 mile an hour type stuff from a truck, that's insane. And before you say, oh, they'll never do that, Tim says it all the time. He's always got an issue with performance, right? He always wants to get the most out of something. And I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't getting it from the sources that I'm getting it from. So for the sources to tell me this, right? And obviously, is it coming out at the same time that you're going to have the 5.7 and the 6.4? The 5.7 is going to drop, by the way. It'll be on dealership lots before October, probably late September or whatever. And you'll be able to order the SRT version somewhere around October. They'll be getting delivered in January, okay? So for you guys that really are like, yeah, a Demon truck would be amazing, it's coming. Now, what have I told you? We've done this for a while, right? A few years now. Normally when I talk about this stuff, it's 4 to 6 months out before even the regular media talks about the shit that we talk about here. I'm very blessed and very lucky to have the people that are around me that get me the information that I get. But I can tell you this, you can book it. They're going to build it. The SRT Rumblebee is going to sell like gangbusters. And then they're going to drop this limited production Demon truck. And it's going to be the Rumblebee with a Demon powertrain. You can book it. I told you so. Would you buy it? Would you jump all over it? Because I think a lot of people would. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time, whoa.